Welcome to Drake e-commerce. This video is getting started. It's going to show you some of the basics about the business center, how to get it set up, how to get it running properly. There's a couple little things that you can do to make sure your clients have a great experience and the search engines like your site. So we're going to run through those things just to make sure your site is completely set up. So when you get set up with the Drake e-commerce site, you should already have some products and a professional looking site set up for you. We're just going to go over the things that are going to make everything run smoothly. The first thing that we want to show you in this video, you will see throughout the business center there are these warning symbols. Those are warning you whenever there's something that needs to be brought to your attention. This current one on the home page when you first get logged in says your current settings don't allow search engines to crawl your site. We really want to fix that. So what we're going to do is click on this blue edit your robot.txt settings. If you don't see that warning, you're already good to go. You do not need to worry about it if that warning's not there. Once you click on that, it'll bring you to this page. You'll see allow search engines to crawl your site. You're just going to toggle that no to yes. That's all you have to do. And then you can hit the Drake e-commerce symbol again. It'll bring you back to the home page. And that warning is no longer at the top of the screen. What that does, to explain that process a little further, is it allows search engines to crawl your site. Search engines such as Google, Bing, Ask, Yahoo, those are search engines that when you turn that on, it allows them to search the content on your site, search the keywords, search what you're selling, and that makes it better able for them to place you on their search engines. So people that will find you, it'll bring in traffic. It will allow people to find your products and purchase them so that maybe you can start getting some sales. So you definitely want that on, and that's why that's the first thing we're going to do is turn that on. The next, let's go to e-commerce. This e-commerce section right here is where you're going to manage your products, you're going to manage your categories, the checkout process, everything like that. You will see a couple warnings in here. Right now we only have 2 warnings. The most important one is payment modules. So it says no payment modules are installed. So if no payment modules are installed, that means there's no way for clients to purchase anything on your site because there's no way for you to accept money or for them to process a payment. What we recommend to get signed up with, if you haven't already created a PayPal account, create one now. Just go over to paypal.com, create a free account. You don't have to pay anything. So if you create a free PayPal account, it will be a PayPal standard account. So this bottom left option says PayPal standard. If you click on, so how I got here, I didn't explain that, sorry. You just click on the blue payment module just like you did for the robot.txt. Click on that blue payment module. It'll bring you to this screen. And this is all the payment processors that we support. So if you're signed up for any of the other ones, that's awesome. You can go ahead and install those. But for most of you, you'll probably only have PayPal, and especially PayPal Standard, because PayPal Pro costs about $30 a month. And so what you're going to want to do is go down to PayPal Standard. It'll say install PayPal Standard. Go ahead and click on that. And then it will come up here and appear in installed payment modules. You'll go ahead and then click configure. When you click configure, this screen will come up and it will say display name PayPal, PayPal email. So I'm just going to put in drake@gmail.com. That's not our email, but we're just doing it for now. You're going to leave test mode at false. It's more of a coding terms. If you leave it at false, that means it's working properly. Once you put in your PayPal email here, you'll hit save payment module. You save that payment module, refresh your screen, and that warning's gone. So now that that warning is gone, that means you can accept payments. So you've hooked it up, you've hit configure, you've put in your email, and you've hit save. Now people can actually purchase the products that are on your site. So they'll go and they can process everything through PayPal. The good thing about PayPal is whenever you receive money into your account, they should send you an email that says that you've received that money so that you know someone made a purchase on your site so you can come check it out. And and make sure everything's good to go and send out the product. So PayPal's hooked up, and that gets you on the way. There's another warning here. It says, warning, there are 51 products with no wait. So let's go to product management on the left-hand side here. So the good thing is with the site, we ship based on price, not weight, because you're probably using Doba products, which Doba gets their products from a bunch of different suppliers and allows you to use them for free. So those different suppliers use different shipping methods. So the best way to ship those would be based on price. So if a price is $0 to $15, there's a set fixed shipping price, and we set that up for you. So weight doesn't really matter. So if Doba doesn't provide a weight, or if you put a product on and you don't provide a weight and you're doing price base, the weight doesn't really matter. So if you don't like looking at that warning, you can always go to this blue set product warnings button right here, and it will give you all the warnings that the site will list for you in the e-commerce section. And you're able to turn those off, turn them on, or turn them off. We're going to turn off the weight 0 and save that, and then it's going to load your screen and hide that warning. So you can turn off any of those warnings that you like. Another warning, the time zone warning. So you will set that, and then if you go ahead and see it again after setting it, don't worry, you'll still be okay. It shows that because there may be fulfillment being done on your site. Someone from tech support might be getting logged in your site to make sure things are going okay. So it's going to be conflicted between your time zone and our time zone. But that's okay because it won't affect anything. Just know that it is working properly. It's just warning because it's getting conflicted between the time zones. So go ahead and click Drake e-commerce. Those are the basic things you need to get set up for your site. You now have a PayPal hooked up. You have your products. You have all the warnings taken care of, and you have the ability for search engines to crawl your site. So that means you have a professional looking site, products, and a way to pay. So that means your site is ready to go at this point. You're going to start growing from here, learning more, editing and changing the site. But from here on out, you are good to go and you are operational. I hope this video helped you out, and tune into our next video.